What is going What is going on YouTube, man? It's your boy J3RT and I'm back with another video, man. As you can see by the title, we're going over how much it costs to own a Dodge Charger RT. Now I'm gonna let y'all know something, man. It comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. And if you can do it, you a soldier, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna sit and say that this car isn't affordable to take care of and maintain, but it is a little bit different than your Altima, your Hyundais, your Camrys, and all that good stuff that everybody be driving with the 350-mile gas tank. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that's what we're gonna start off with right now. So as far as gas, man, this car right here recommends that you use 89 or a premium 93. Me personally, I use 89. Now around here, gas for 89 is about at the most 390, 380 in that range. It costs me to fill up my tank around $65 to $69, and that's at the price right now. Also, when it comes down to gas, I'm not going to sit here like everybody else and say, oh man, it consumes a lot of gas and whatever the case is. I came from an Altima. My Altima, it had at the max 250 to 300. In this car, I get about 210. It's a big difference, but it's not really that big. It's still, in my personal opinion, fuel efficient. Especially the way I drive, man. I only go back and forth to work. And depending on how I feel, I still have enough time to go somewhere out to maybe Justice or go out to Joliet, you know what I'm saying, and come back and still have a decent amount of gas left, you know what I'm saying? So as far as gas, we looking at a pretty penny, but I feel like it's still worth it at the end of the day. I would say if you're gonna think of a budget of as far as gas, I would say at least between 200 to 250 a month, depending on how much you drive. So as far as maintenance, so I got notes right here. I'm trying to be organized for y'all. So as far as maintenance goes, we're looking at brakes and rotors. So depending on what brakes you get, I mostly get the ceramic golds. You're looking at between 70 to 150 if you want to get like elite ceramics from AutoZone. And also if you're thinking about rotors, if you're thinking about rotors, we looking at about 110 to 250 per rotor, depending on which one you get. You get into the high range when you start thinking about slotted rotors. I'm not messing with slotted rotors. I don't need that. I don't have Brembos. That is something that I feel is unnecessary to me. But as far as rotors is concerned, $111, AutoZone, AC Delco, they get the job done. If we talking about back brakes, $50 to $80, because they are a little bit smaller, and I completely understand that $50 to $80, that is not that bad to me. So $50 to $80. So as far as the rear brakes, we're looking at about 50 to 80 plus, and that's the same as the front. So you want to get the ceramics, I would suggest that. I swear, I'm gonna tell y'all this: do not cheap out on certain parts for your car, because those parts are the most important. Do not cheap out on suspension. Do not cheap out on your brakes. Do not cheap out on your rotors. Do not cheap out on your tires. Get something that is quality, because quality will last longer compared to the cheap things. So you end up paying more over time when you go cheap. Save your ducks and get something that's a little bit more quality. Okay, and about the third thing, as far as maintenance wise, would be your oil change. Now for my oil change, I decided to go to Jiffy Lube, and Jiffy Lube charged me about $127, and that is with the coupon that they had going on, especially for that time. Now if I didn't use the coupon, it would have been around $140. My suggestion, and something that I'm going to do for the future, is get everything on my own. Takes about 7 quarts of oil, It's a simple change. It's a lot of tutorials on YouTube that show you how to do it. You get the right stuff and the money, it will save it over time. I sat and listened to somebody on YouTube. They said it was around $75. So $75 compared to $140 if you didn't have the coupon. I would suggest turning yourself into a mechanic and doing things like that yourself. It helps at the end of the day, and the price cost and the difference matters. Make sure you get the right type of oil. If you don't get the right type of oil, you mess up your car, brother. So yeah, oil changes, brakes and rotors, gas, those really are the main things that you have going on as far as taking care of your car. Okay, and another thing, y'all, when it comes to owning an RT, is monthly payments. Now, me, as far as my credit concerned, it wasn't the best. So I didn't have the best APR. So I wanted y'all to kind of think about that when it comes down to buying cars. When you have good credit, you can pretty much walk out of anywhere and choose what you want. When you have bad credit, it's a whole different story. You liable to whatever banks decide to give you that loan. So I end up paying car note wise $470 a month. As far as insurance is concerned, that's $220 for full coverage. I mean, y'all can do the math. It is a pretty penny every month, but if you can do it, I suggest you do it. It's worth it, and this is full coverage. So full coverage will help if I get into some type of accident, which hopefully doesn't happen. So the total cost of the car with taxes and warranties and all that good stuff was $21,477.58. So yeah, after my trade-in, you can do the math, guys. The car was brought down to $17,177.58. So I purchased that because I had good faith there. The miles was pretty low. Right now it's at 78,355. I bought it at 77,639. Now this is my first time financing a car. That's for one. So I came in with prior knowledge, and I tried my best to get the deal I want. This car was the lowest price car that I could find as far as charger wise and having a Hemi. So I did what I had to do to get what I needed, and we here now, and I'm on a YouTube video, and I'm trying to make banger stuff for y'all and banger content. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give me any ideas for any videos. Let me know anything that you guys want to see. We're going to get back to this though. So when I first went to the dealership, I kind of knew what to expect. I knew I was going to have to haggle the price, and I knew what I wanted. I gave them my 2014 Nissan Altima, but it also had transmission issues, so they decided to give me about $2,000 for it, and I ended up dropping down $2,300. So if y'all do the math, it's about $4,300. They gave me a little grace and made it about $45. So it took the price down after they threw their taxes and stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all this: do not get the warranty. I mean, if y'all gonna do anything, do not get a warranty from them. That's how they raised the price to $21,000. They said it came with the warranty. I didn't notice it. I didn't notice that it was $2,000, because I wouldn't have paid it if I knew. But that brought the price up significantly. So if they offer you a warranty and you don't know who these people are, don't do it. They got me with ProGuard. So yeah, $21,477.58 was the complete total for the car, and $17,177.58 is what I'm currently financing right now with the bank. This is a quick tip, y'all, that I wanted to give y'all and let y'all know. So when it comes down to credit and all that good stuff, let's just say you happen to be like me and you get yourself in this type of deal. You're financing for 72 months or whatever the case is. Your APR is bad. What you want to do is refinance. So in about a year or two, you refinance the car and get something at a lower rate. Your goal is to pay your car off as soon as possible. So if you are completely capable of doubling that car payment, make sure you pay it to the principal. That's one thing. That's one thing that I had to learn. And I wanted to make sure I pass that down to y'all. But if you're doing anything that involves shopping for a car, please make sure that your credit is straight. Unless you are willing to take that risk, make sure your credit is straight, because you will end up paying almost double the car, man. You will be paying 2026 prices for a 2014 car, man. So just make sure you get your credit right and make sure everything's straight. But your goal at the end of the day, if you make a mistake like I did, is to refinance. I'm going to say that again, refinance. Take yourself to a credit union. I happen to be lucky, and in the next year, after working at my job, I'll be able to go into a credit union and they will refinance my car for me. Now, I made sure to check everything. They will refinance your car, get you a lower APR, and it'll help you kind of slow down on your payments, and it'll make your payments less. My $470 payment will go down significantly. So I just wanted to let y'all know, refinance if you make a mistake like me. But yeah, man, just to wrap this video up, man, the cost of a RT honestly is not that bad, and I suggest if you can get it, to get it, man. That concludes the end of the video, man. I tried to make it fast, sweet, and as concise as possible and drop a gem for y'all, man. So if y'all appreciate what's going on, man, please like, comment, subscribe, man, if I brought you any type of value today. And please let me know if y'all need to see anything else that involves chargers, or my car specifically, want to see anything done to it. Please let me know. I'm getting a list of stuff I want to do. If y'all have any suggestions, like red eye hoods, Hellcat hoods, anything as far as mods to the car to make it sound beautiful, it's way better than this. Hold on. Somebody in front of me. They breaking the car for some reason. There we go. Bro, if y'all want it to sound better than what it sounds like right now, man, let me know in the comments. Again, it's all love, man. J3